Has also put a national spotlight on postpartum mental health and the serious conditions some women can face after giving birth. Buffalo Prenatal and Perinatal Network helps women and families through every stage of pregnancy, including after the baby is born. 2 on Your Side's Maura Vaughn spoke with them today about warning signs to watch for and resources available to new moms. Maura.
The organization tells me the important thing for mothers to know if they're feeling the symptoms illness is that they're not alone. One mother shares her story in hopes that there will be less of a stigma around conversations about postpartum depression.
At that time, I didn't really know what was happening to me. I was feeling like so sad, tired, and the sadness didn't go away.
Valerie Cruz remembers what postpartum depression felt like after she had her 3 daughters with her closest family in Puerto Rico.
They usually call the baby blues, and they're supposed to go away with 1 or 2 weeks after you have the baby, and it didn't happen to me. I was sad all the time. Like, I was crying every day. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep.
Are you still going through these feelings?
Well, now, no, because I have more information, I know more about it, and I talk.
Valerie works within the Buffalo Prenatal Perinatal Network, an organization that supports moms, dads, and families through every step of pregnancy, including after birth. CEO of Buffalo Prenatal Perinatal Network and former nurse Luann Brown says postpartum depression can present certain symptoms.
They can have thoughts of suicide, and that's one of the questions we always ask people. Mood swings, they can't sleep, no energy.
Brown adds a postpartum checkup with your doctor is crucial after giving birth.
You know, the majority of maternal deaths happen after the baby's born. And this is pretty common.
Experts say postpartum depression is common, but postpartum psychosis with symptoms like hallucination and rapid mood swings is extremely rare. I asked Brown her thoughts on the Lindsay Clancy trial. Clancy's defense claims the mom killed her 3 children because of a severe postpartum psychosis break and over-medication.
Yeah, and that's a very sad case because, no mom wants to hurt her child. So to get to that point where you're thinking of harming your children, you're obviously not in the right mental state. It's a horrendous crime, but to get to that point, she had to be pretty bad. She had to be pretty bad and not coping at all, and obviously felt alone and didn't feel like she could talk to anybody about it.
Valerie says with a lot of stigma around postpartum depression and mental health conditions, it's important for moms to speak up when they're struggling.
Postpartum depression doesn't mean that you're a bad mother.
There are many resources to moms and families affected by postpartum mental illness issues in Western New York, including the Postpartum Resource Center of New York, Catholic Health Women Care, and the Buffalo Prenatal Perinatal Network. The network has frequent open forums for mothers and fatherhood programs that show spouses how they can support mothers. On Your Side in the studio, Maura Vaughn, Channel 2 News.
All right.